Howdy, howdy, gamers. Today we are playing OMORI again. But, I had said last time we were gonna go in Dino's Dig. I have decided to postpone that because, frankly, the grind is kind of tedious. Especially at this point in the game. We don't really need what the special thing inside Dino's Dig is right now. However, we can certainly look and see what there is to do around here while we're here. A croissant is upside down and struggling to flip over. Flip him? You flip the croissant over. Thanks. I like that. Where'd he go? Legends speak of a pair of twins who guard the orange oasis under their watchful eye. It is said that they have the power to raise the dead, among other things. I don't know if there's much truth about these legends, but wouldn't that be interesting? Looks like these are the twins in question. Well, if you have seen this game, if you saw the previous playthrough of this game, you will know what's up with the twins. Hello and welcome. Please make yourselves at home. There's just never a dull moment in this house. Isn't that right, Victor? What? Try and talk to all of them. Just one more pepperoni, please. Bounce! 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 My siblings and I dug up a huge tunnel that has a secret entrance no one knows about. Mom says if we misbehave, we'll be sent to the shadowy chasm. But whatever. I ain't scared of no monsters. I have a feeling we're probably going to be seeing the shadowy chasm this time. I'm gonna go find treasures at Dino's Dig later, but I better make sure it's okay with Mom first. Let's see. This is the donut house. Big donut. Huh? What was that, Sonny? Did you say something? I can barely see nowadays, but I can still make out some shapes. I can tell you are all some strange-looking donuts. My granddaughter rarely visits, but she sends me a postcard every now and then. She seems to be doing well. Wonder who her granddaughter is. Toast. I am not great at making baby sounds. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. I don't know. I guess I'm not that bad. Anyway, it's time to see this guy. Hey, what are you doing? My name is Orange Joe, and I'm throwing oranges. Whoa, so cool. But why? Because I'm looking for my long-lost twin brother, Orang Joe. We were separated at birth, but in my citrusy heart, I know he is still out there somewhere. Each orange is inscribed with a message explaining who I am and how to find me. I'm hoping that by throwing these in all directions, one of them will reach him and lead him back to me. Aw, that's so sweet. I hope you find your brother eventually. Thank you, young lady. I know I will. My body is healthy and full of hope and vigor. But, just in case, if you do happen to see my twin, please give him this orange crest. I know it'll lead me to him somehow. Fear not, my dear friend Orange Joe. We'll find your brother for sure. And that's a new quest. An orange pool. You got orange juice. Apparently better than apple juice. We'll see about that. A blood orange. To my dear brother Orang Joe, I hope this message finds its way to you. Please come home. Aw. Well, we'll help him find Orang Joe, no problem. This blood orange will be a nice thing for us, going into the next area. We're probably gonna wait and do Dino's Dig a bit later, if I'm being honest. Because there are some other things we have to wait until after we do the next area to do as well. Oh. Come back. I need to talk to you. Miss Palmy has been taking care of us forever. She's always been so loving and caring. I wish I could give her something super special. Welcome to my house. I take care of children who don't have a family of their own. It's been a bit empty around here lately, so I always worry that the children who are left will start getting lonely. Mm-hmm. Palmy's bad. Peanut's bad. Jelly's bad. Old paintings and knickknacks. That's cool. Big bread. Well, I know what you're thinking. What's in this hole? I will show you. It's a tunnel. One where you have to follow the signs or else bad things could happen. Not super bad, you'll just be disappointed. That's a trick, I remember that. Pretty funny trick, too. At the very end it says to go the other way. You did it! Good for you. And here we are. Well, that was interesting. Like I said, we'll come back here and see what there is to see here later. But for now, there's not much to do. What's the password? No password, no entry. I guess we're not entering there anytime soon. This is where you will see... that guy. Whoa, 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 come back, come back. Hold your horses. I want to talk to you. You have a worried look in your eyes. I can tell a problem greatly ails you. Let me tell you something, child. When you know that an arduous and difficult future lies ahead, all you need is hope. Be hopeful of yourself and be hopeful of the future. Yes, anything is possible if you believe. And, if all else fails, know that at least I will believe in you, alright? Excellent. Please accept this teaching as a gift. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off. That was interesting. Got us a new skill for hero, though. This is one big piano, of course. Sorry about that. Anyway. There's a secret entrance for you. We got bread. Unfortunately, as you can see, we can't really do anything yet here, because we're afraid of drowning. And so, we'll just save this area for next time. I wonder if we can speak again to him. Did you say the same thing? What happens if you say no? Then, I must repeat myself. He repeats himself if you say no. Fine. I like him. He's cool. Sadly, our journey of self-discovery is not going to be nearly as glamorous. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. It's always good to have some jokes on hand. If only had a joke book. Oh, we don't have the joke book yet. That's right. At least we have this. We still can't do anything about it yet. Except these hollow spaces I mark. In them, I have hidden my most precious belongings. Yes, I smash my face to remember, but lightly. Any harder and it would break. Smash any harder and it would break. Well, let's steal this guy's belongings. This is one of my favorite areas in the game, probably, other than Otherworld. I like the music a lot in the setting. I didn't know about this on my very first playthrough of the game when I was doing it on my own, which is interesting. My most precious belongings. This place is bad for my cavities, but who needs teeth anyway? Orange Oasis is mostly full of senior folks who have been around since who knows how long, but I have my hopes. One day, this place could be a flourishing city. There's plenty of land for development. Here is a bearded ghost, I think. I just realized. With all these ghosts, you can put different characters behind them. It's so funny. The hero tag gets me every time. I think it's very funny. Surprisingly, I hadn't played much of the game, or I hadn't known that for much of when I first played the game, because I never tagged Hero from Kel. Wow, it's a big apple. Well, with that, let's head over to where we're supposed to be. Really, you can go to Orange Oasis anytime you want, but I think it'd be better to save it for later. We'll go to the vast forest, and now we can go to Orange Oasis anytime we want. Thanks, Pluto, your dear old friend. I'll water the flowers again before I go. Not that it really matters much. We already got the bonus ending with flower waterings. I wonder how much of this route is going to be different, starting from this next area. I imagine it won't differ too greatly. Let's save. Alright, let's head left. Actually, let's check something. Just checking our keys. Alright, here we go. You ready to do this, OMORI? We'll be right here if you need us. Right, Hero? Huh? Yeah, of course. You are no longer afraid of spiders. Let's go. OMORI, thanks for taking one for the team. Alright. Firefly Forest. I like this area, too. I think you'll find this area is a little bit more than it's cracked up to be. Ugh. On second thought, let's look for basil somewhere else. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. Don't be such a baby, Cal. There are just some spider webs here and there. Ah! There's a spider in your hair! What? Where? Get it off! Haha, just kidding. Look who's the scared one now. That's not very funny, Cal. He was proving a point, though. Here is the Weeping Willow spot. Throw 10 clams in and see what she has to say. Hey, it's me, Weeping Willow, goddess of the lake. Thanks for the clams, I guess. They say money can buy happiness, but apparently it's not working. Can you do something funny for me? Maybe tell a joke? No. Really? You called me out here for nothing? What a waste of time. Well, that's just because I didn't have a joke book. Nothing personal. Gotcha. Hello, tentacle. You have to wonder what all the tentacles are for. Chicken wing. There's lots to see around here. And a suspicious-looking minecart. Breadfruit juice? Does not taste like bread. Alright, let's go. Where a going? Where a going? Where a going? I love this part. I don't know, just seeing OMORI sitting in the minecart amuses me greatly. I'm very easily amused. But yeah, seems like the track is missing a bit. I hear something familiar in this song. This game probably shares a lot of motifs between music, but this one in particular reminds me of something. But yeah, the main objective is going to be to getting track pieces to fill in the tracks. Then we can get out of here. What to read? What to read? I've read every book on the shelf over 20 times already. If only I had something more interesting to read. And there's another quest, to get an interesting book. Spiders surround this web. Guess we can't slice it. I don't like the abundance of eyeballs. Let's check out some of the new enemies in this area. And yeah, like before, in this area, Hero is going to be afraid of spiders. So he will have to be made not afraid. So anything that looks like a bug, pretty much most enemies in Firefly Forest. Oh. Well then. That was easy. See? Nothing terrible. I'm trying to think of strategies for this fight. And the fights in general. Bug Bunny. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? I'm just flashing. Of course I've heard it before. Our build is very oriented around being happy. Which is not a bad thing, I guess. Maybe having massage on Hero might not be too bad, but I generally prefer to keep foes at a certain emotion anyway. Let's see. There is a secret area in this forest. And here's the matchbox, which we can use. I can't find my teddy bear anywhere. The last time I had him, I'm pretty sure I was wandering through a big pink castle. If you ever find him, could you return him to me? I bet he's really lonely. Sure thing. Alright, and here's the challenge. You have to go to the spider webs and basically try and advance as far as you can before this big shadow comes down and picks you up and takes you back to the beginning. So that's the challenge there. This is a familiar face, although here it's going to be a little bit different. And these particular Lost Sprout moles are a little bit stronger than the ones we fought in the Vast Forest. A moving attack? Does it, like... That must mean that it deals extra damage to foes that don't have emotion. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We've run out of juice pretty quickly. Let's see if we can do a bit of a different build. Well, I think starting out happy is alright. Let's see. Here's a picnic. Tofu. There we go. I love that. This place is really overgrown, isn't it? You are all so brave for going through this forest. There's even an old minecart running through here. I wonder what it was used for. And we still have plenty of quests we haven't completed. Let's see what Mari has to say about each of these. I've been thinking, maybe Basil had to go somewhere important in a rush. But where would he have gone? Why wouldn't he tell us about it? I just hope he didn't end up in any trouble, at least somewhere safe. Omori, you agreed to slay bunnies for Leafy? Aubrey will be upset, you know. Mr. Scarecrow's friends have been scattered around the Cattail Field. You should reunite them. He seems a little lonely. Seems you've all stumbled upon show tickets to a promising new theatric. If you have time, you should stop by and watch. All this time, Orange Joe has never stopped searching for his long-lost brother. His resolve is so inspiring. Who knows? His brother might be closer than we all think. Peanut and Jelly want to give Palmy a thank you gift for taking care of him. Isn't there a place where you can find all sorts of special things in Orange Oasis? Most of the jokes I've seen around are pretty bad. But there's gotta be a joke that's less bad than the others. Demi is bored of his books and is looking for something more exciting to read. Maybe you can find one in a library somewhere. Canley lost her teddy bear and can't find him anywhere. Who will listen to her troubles now? Let's have a picnic. We'll need to have all the picnics in the game in order to get the achievement for it. How are you handling your fear of spiders, Hero? Breathe in. Breathe out. You're doing great, Hero. Keep at it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Omori used to be scared of spiders too, but look at him now. Not even a flinch. Look at how brave he's being. Wow. So brave. Yeah! So brave! I guess if you want to call it being brave. Let's save. That rhymed. I nearly panicked because I thought that I hadn't been recording properly this whole time, but it's all good. This place is kind of creepy. Here's another candle puzzle. Looks like we got a lot of different webs to chop. That's the one we want. However, it also looks like we can get some other stuff too, if we are willing to go the length. Which I think we can spare. Tomato! I am a tomato. My favorite food is tomatoes. Tomatoes are the best. I eat them every day. Let's see. One track can go here. Wooden track. Cat ears. Does that have extra speed? Let's see. Looks like that's not the case. It's just a worse version of bunny ears. And I remember there are some charms I missed that could be very useful here, but oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, here's a potted plant. These aren't very difficult. Seem to have a bit of defense to them. We're dealing less damage than before. Oof. What is it with quirky Earthbound-inspired RPGs and Earthbound itself and exploding plants? Well, I mean, some plants explode in real life, but not that violently. Here's a spot, but I don't know if I've ever been here before. You'd have to come back here after you resolve your fear of drowning. Oh well, we'll do that later. Hello, stranger. I am Mush, and my lifelong dream has always been to be eaten and enjoyed. Will you finally grant my wish and eat me? Oh, thank you, stranger. You don't know how grateful I am for this. Well, let's go ahead and eat him. Makes a friend slightly stronger. Let's see, who do we want to make stronger? We can pick anyone. Let's pick Cal. He could use it. Mush was full of excitement as he was being chewed. He granted 1 heart, 1 juice, 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 speed, and 1 luck. Well, I guess technically that's true. Here's an enemy. Here we have, not a common bear, but a rare bear. These guys are very tough early on. You have to be extremely cautious with them. I probably should have gotten a different skill for this fight, but that's okay. See what I mean about these guys being very dangerous early on? Oh, that's even worse. Oh well. Let's see. We'll do the old... If he attacks OMORI again, that would be bad. Thankfully he didn't. Only trouble with starting out happy is that your attack will sometimes miss. Ooh. toasted. Poor hero, he just keeps becoming toast. Looks like we've almost got him, though. Oof, that was bad. You're probably not going to be fighting very many rare bears, deliberately, unless you're doing a particular challenge in the game. You know the one. Let's see what other skills we can use. We just got a new one called Trick. And this one reduces an enemy's speed if they're happy. Let's see. We could try and use Hack Away. It's not that bad. Let's equip Hector Jr. There's a big rock. We'll have to use the minecart to break it. What the heck is this thing? It's kinda slimy, and smells like bad apples. Toho? No, I'm just kidding. There's more forest on the other side of this lump. Come on, Aubrey, smash this thing to smithereens. Oh, what's this? You're asking me for help, Kel? How rare. Step aside, I'll show you all how it's done. I'm gonna give this strange lump all I got. You go. Well, this is embarrassing. I guess we should find another way past this thing. Yes, let's do that. Alright. And speaking of alternate ways past it, you might be inclined to go over here, but that might be a bit of a mistake. This web is too strong to be cut. How unusual. Speaking of unusual, cat! Hello, cat! Oh, that's not a cat. That would be Spider Cat. So sorry, hero. What happens if you leave him behind? OMORI, I could probably use a little help here. There we go. Got him. So yeah, basically just try and run through here as best you can. Try and avoid getting gotten by these spider cats. The candle is the only thing that will ward them off. Because if there's one thing spiders hate, apparently it's light. I guess OMORI played his share of Minecraft back in the day. The faux tail. That might be helpful. What happens if you leave some of the other party members tied up? OMORI? I think you're forgetting somebody. The faux tail is a pretty good speed accessory, if I recall correctly. Might even be better than the bunny ears. It does give more speed, I believe. But the bunny ears also give luck. So, it's more or less up to you which one you pick. Oh, here's something. No pun intended. A stump. How peculiar. Yep, this gives extra speed, but decreases our defense. Well, anything that can increase our speed is good. Oh? You got a magical bean. This lamp was lit recently. And you'll find the magical bean starts you with a random emotion when you start the battle, which could be good, could be bad. Oh, big guy. Hello. We should probably talk to big guy first. Welcome to the Lost Forest, where you may find things you never knew were lost in the first place. Or perhaps they're forgotten for a reason. And yeah, we are gonna have to try and find our way. It's like the Lost Woods from Zelda. Thankfully, it's not that terrible to brute force your way through this. And some of the ways forward do have a bit of a telegraph. Or maybe I'm just bad at guessing. I suppose we all hold secrets. No matter how lost or deep down we buried them, they find their way back to the other side. This journey is too arduous for those faint of heart. Do you wish to leave, children? I will not blame you. There is a shadowy kell over here. Trying to lose yourself? Or have you accomplished that already? Either way, this is the right place for you. Perhaps that's why you've come here, to finish the job. And these enemies here are unique. They are shadow bunnies. Probably are ghost bunnies, I should say, not shadow bunnies. Either way, they are not bad. They cannot deal any damage to your health bar. Instead, they remove your juice. Some people have taken to grinding in this area so that they can get experience relatively risk and cost-free. Usually we tend to do things we want, as opposed to things we say we do. I've never been one for wants. I'm more of a need kind of person. I suggest you look for the exit before your needs become more apparent. You're still here? You must have either given up or you've fully embraced your fate. A confession, perhaps, but I'm not the one to tell. There was a boy wandering around here before, very similar to you. He went into the darkness and never came out. How regretful it must have been to never find what he was looking for. Be it regret, defeat, or confusion, no one will know. And did you also see the shadowy kell that was wandering around? Because I saw him. I meant to go up to him, but he disappeared. I wonder what happened if I'd interacted with him. Oh? There's a pearl here. And a lake. I've seen lost and I've seen blind. The combination is unsettling. Perhaps you were hiding away from the right way. Morals are lost on the wicked. How does one define malice without intent? Why do you continue down this path when it's most certainly not the right way? There's an old saying about wasting time when living a life that is not your own. Dreams can feel like that, like this forest. Lost. Or, oh, I thought he was going to say something, but no, he just said lost. Guess we're encountering these. Yeah, if you don't mind recovering your juice, then this area is not bad to grind in. But we don't need to grind this time. They have a very high speed stat, it seems. They always attack first. Sometimes when we hide things from ourselves, we create different truths and eventually forget our way. Have you found yours yet? Or are you still lost? Oh! I mean to go the wrong way. Forget all you will, or try to. Darkness manifests whether you are aware or not. Hide the inhabitable behind ignorance and watch your lie fall. The darkness surrounds you and it is a terrible thing, but your truth has guided you. How much longer can you keep it? Here we're gonna get his speech again. You have reached the end of the Lost Forest, but the beginning of the truth. I will tell you a story that has been lost through time, a story about the creation of this reality. In the beginning, there only existed two, the dreamer and his room. The dreamer grew weary of his room and created a door that led to many different worlds. Walking the path as a visitor to these worlds, the dreamer would come and go as he pleased. Slips and falls, tumbles and drops, the dreamer's curiosity and clumsy exploration eventually led him to a certain world, one not like the others, one painted with chaos and bathed in darkness. The dreamers slowly became filled with dread. Quiet as they may have been, words of malice quickly crept into his mind, whispering lies, secrets, and truths. Powerless to silence the noise, the dreamer manifested benevolent entities in his different worlds. Then he compounded his worlds above the dark realm, sealing it with their combined might. Yet despite his valiant efforts, the darkness's presence never abated. Even with new allies, the darkness continued to scrape and scratch at the back of the dreamer's mind. The noise might have subsided, but it never went away. The dreamer could run and bury away his fears, but one still has to face his own reflection. What the dreamer had created was something he could not be a part of, something outside himself. The dreamer's own power was his greatest adversary. Knowledge, or the absence of it, would become the dreamer's greatest gift. To truly escape the perils of his own faculty and ascend to a blissful state of ignorance, only then would the noise cease to agitate the dreamer's sanity. So, the dreamer took on another name, and chose to forget himself. From that time on, the dreamer has lived amongst us, simply as an inhabitant of this world, traveling along blissfully, ignorant of his own fabrication. Children, I must warn you, as with all things that are born in and out of this world, an end will threaten this one, too. Though the dreamer may have subdued the inexorable, the darkness grows still. No bandage can stifle an eternal wound, and there will be a time when its influence will bleed through. Forgetful the dreamer may be of this peril, a peril never forgets to be. Yet, the end of this world may be an inevitability. The dreamer is the one with the ability that can truly set this world free. Of course, that was cryptic, but we all know what it really means. And now we can collect... Oh! There was something there, I saw him. It might have been Longlegs, it might have been something else, who knows. What happens if you leave without taking the key? Are you locked out? I should hope not. It looks like that's not the case, thankfully. We can simply re-enter the room and collect the key. Although, collecting this key, I must warn you, will make this area inaccessible. H. And now we can't go back. Let's meet up with our old spider cat, then. Or not. Hello. What happens if we leave all three? Omori, I could probably use a little help here. And now let's leave Aubrey. Where are you going, Omori? Please don't leave me here. There we are. Don't worry. I know Omor would never leave Abby. Now let's place the final track down in its place, although we haven't gotten it yet. This part of the game is not very long. We'll set down a track. Once we set down all the tracks and take this minecart ride, we will be able to go into the next little area pretty easily. I like watching him in the minecart, like I said. I think it's funny. Here we are. Basil, are you here? Basil, where are you? Doesn't look like Basil is here either. Hey look, it's Mari. Mari! Oh, hello everyone. You all made it through the forest. I'm so proud of you. Mari, I was so scared. Hero, this is kind of embarrassing. It's times like these I really wish Basil was here. He could tell Hero about how spiders are harmless and good for nature or something. Maybe then he wouldn't find them so creepy. I'm not sure if that would help him right now. Oh, Hero. You're going to have to deal with this eventually. These things will only get worse over time. Maybe. Or maybe I'll naturally outgrow it. You never know what the future brings. Sure, we'll go with that. Let's save. Alright. Well, I hate to cut it short, but I think we'll go ahead and quit this episode for now. I'm kind of tired. Sorry I haven't been uploading these as often. I have started my schedule back, and now that means I don't have as much time to record these episodes, but that's okay. I'll continue it. Peace.